right. Good morning, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the UK educational session. It is 2:30 a.m. Eastern. We are resuming almost after three trading days. Things are okay with the net connection, and let's get started. Uh, since the Nifty and the dollar INR instruments were not done today, a few hours back. I will be including them both in this session. So we will spend some more time today to begin the week with Bitcoin, Euro USD, Nifty, dollar INR trade analysis or wave count analysis. All right. One humble disclaimer, as I normally would want to do in each of my sessions, is that please take these uh, wave count analysis for each instruments as a technical know-how which you could potentially make it to work on your real account or investments or whatever, but please make sure that you're looking into your risk management properly if you are trying to put this to work. All right. The intention of these sessions is purely educational. I repeat, it is purely 100% educational purpose. It is no solicitation for any kind of trading activity or any kind of personal trading activity being done in any of the instruments those are being discussed here. All right. If you are at all interested in any kind of advisory or trading or things like stuff like that, you should be visiting the web page I have created at Japee dot business dot site, where this does not apply for uh, the resident individuals of India, but only for international trading instruments. All right. So let's get started with the Bitcoin wave counts. This is the trading report which we have done since November 21st, 2017. All right. At this point in time, it is purely educational. Business is absolutely segregated and isolated. All right. Okay. So once again, let's do the count since 17th of July 2017 onwards. It is more or less quite clear. Now I'm not doing the sub-base, I'm straight away plotting the first leg, which went all the way up to 20,000 levels. Right, it includes 5 waves, subdivides into 5 waves, so that looks like an impulse already, and more confidence is now being instilled, and we have been following Bitcoin meticulously since one leg before the 20,000 highs were made. Uh, it looks like the second wave is also potentially terminated just around the 5,800 mark. All right. So that was the bigger wave picture or wave count. What we would like to do now on a daily chart is just draw a trend line. Very simple but very effective tool this is. See, we've just connected these two dots, and markets or the instrument bounced exactly from a trend line support at around 5,800, 5,900 levels. Uh, the beginning of this month, 6th of February. We are now to 26th of February, and let's analyze, or let's see how the wave counts have turned out uh, in this rally. All right. Please watch out. There has been one resistance which has been broken, and those levels were around at around 11,700. I don't know what the high was. Yes, about the same levels. All right. So, what are the smaller times wave counts? Let's look into that. Probably 4 hour. Or or maybe even an hourly chart would be fine. Let's do the wave counts. Uh, Starting 5,896. Uh, Mr. Ali, if you are watching this video, I think there was an incorrect labeling earlier, which you commented on, and let's see if we can do the counts again with proper labeling here. I would straight away like to label this as wave 1, wave 2, maybe an expanded flat, and then 3, 4 could be completing an impulse, or might have already completed an impulse. All right, and if we do the sub waves here for the first wave, that's where the comment was made on. I hope it's been done proper right now. Please feel free, brothers and sisters, to comment whenever and wherever you feel like you're not agreeing. It's quite possible I might doing an error somewhere. Uh, not the best of. Uh, I try to be as clear as possible, but mistakes do happen. You need to accept them. Nobody is 100% perfect, and I consider myself to be too much flawed. All right, so if it's an impulse, as those who are joining very fresh, a very warm welcome to my family, our family, sorry. Uh, if you have not yet gone through the educational stuff or the videos, this is what it is. That's I would like to again draw an impulse, an ideal impulse, which unfolds into 5 waves. All right. Uh, an impulse, which is a 5 waves, is normally followed by a corrective rally or corrective drop. In this case, it is a drop, or it could be a rally on the opposite side of the trend, but it's normally followed by 3 waves corrective, and that is how the labeling goes. Like this 1, wave 2, waves 3, 4 and 5. For those who are joining very fresh, the subscription services have already been started. God's grace, all the details can be found on the web page as I just mentioned earlier. I promise to stick to the education sessions forever, and I believe very strongly, even if you're wanting to learn the subject, just by looking into these potential wave counts, a lot can be made. Alright, so we are somewhere here. Could be we are somewhere here, or we might have done an ABC. But ABC doesn't look like we are somewhere to this leg right now. Alright, so that is the hourly or the short-term picture or wave count for the Bitcoin. Alright, now let's move on to the Euro USD. I kindly request this session will extend up to 20-25 minutes. I will need to cover Euro and also Nifty if possible, Nifty and dollar index, dollar INR, sorry. Once again, the bigger picture in front of your screens. Daily chart, 3rd of January 2017 onwards, and it is becoming it's becoming a bit extended. I mean, we need to be more patient with the counts here. It's just about beginning to terminate, or whether it's terminated or not, that remains to be seen in the next few hours or a few trading days actually. So waves 1, 2 extended, wave 3, wave 4, and the subdivisions for the 5th wave are potentially waves 1, 2, wave 3. Now looks like the 4th wave might have terminated around the 2200 level. It had turned out to be a corrective drop ABC. It's quite possible that 4th wave might have terminated, or it is, you never know, the alternate wave count could be a 3, 3, 3, 3 and 3, a triangle as well. Right, things will be more clear as the counts unfold. So if it is a triangle, I'll be updating maybe tomorrow or day after when the counts unfold. We will want to relabel the 4th wave in case of a triangle. Now if it is not a triangle and it's terminated already at 2200, that means the 5th wave is in progress right now. It remains to be seen if it is unfolding as a diagonal or a straight wave, but the distance traveled by the first leg here could be more probably equal to the 5th wave as well. Right, so watch out for the resistance mark around the 25, 50, 2600 levels. There should be some formidable reaction around those levels. Alright, as far as the trend lines are concerned, we are very safe and very far right now in terms of the support line. I think it's passing now through the 1.14 mark, with the immediate support being we should be finding immediate support around the 22 mark. So we would any signs or any break below 2200 consistent basis would be a or should be considered as a meaningful top being formed. So watch out for the fifth wave impulse. See, that's again 5 waves. What we saw in the Bitcoin, that's almost being on a bigger or the larger scale in the Euro USD as well. So just wait patiently for a few more hours or maybe a couple of days more to wait and see if the fifth wave or the fifth wave is getting terminated somewhere around the 2500 mark. All right. Now let's spend a few minutes for the Nifty and the dollar INR chart as well. Once again, the disclaimer says these sessions, what we are discussing, has got no implications or nothing as far as the trading is concerned, or it should not be taken as any form of solicitation for trading. It is no advisory, no trading business at all. It is purely educational. We are just learning, me and you all together. That's all. Only for the international segment. The subscription services have started. Details can be found on the web page. It's moving very slow right now. Let me see. Yeah. Now the big question on this instrument, we are going to do a count from 10,000 levels onwards. All right, that was the fourth wave termination point. Let me see if we can fetch that here. There you are. So we are probably on a larger degree. We can say that we are probably into the third wave termination, and within the third wave that could be the fourth wave of a lesser degree. Now the big question is, are we done 5 waves or not? That remains, since the onslaught in Nifty in the beginning of this month from 11,000 levels onwards. I'm going to put a question mark here. It could be a termination point or the fifth wave termination point. It remains to be seen how the wave counts have developed until now. So let's do a wave count on the hourly chart from recent highs or swing highs around the 11,171 levels. There you are. Could you identify a clear pattern here? That's the conventional H and S, head and shoulder. All right, let's do a count here. So the potential wave counts for what Nifty has done is as under. I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to keep the alternate counts open. So I'm going to label this as 1, wave 1 or A, and subsequent rally, let's label as wave 2 or B. Then you have the subdivisions here, but I think we can safely plot this as wave 3 or C. Okay, and then there is a consolidation phase all the way till now. So uh, if it is an ABC, it's done. If it's just going to be an ABC drop, it's almost done, right? But what could be the alternate? Since prices have gone or drifted sideways, we've got to look into the alternate wave counts as well. And the alternate could be, is it working out for wave 4? That's quite possible. Uh, this consolidation, which is going on right now, could be in its last wave. I, 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 I cannot plot, or we cannot plot wave 4 right now, but as an alternate, all right, you can place a question mark here. Could be wave 4. We don't know, okay, but it could be wave 4. That's why we are placing it as an alternate. Now, if it is the fourth wave, then remains to be seen if we are going to see or witness a fifth wave drop lower. Ideally, the wave 5, if it is not a truncated one, then it would go and print a low below the 10,200 mark. Right, and if there's a low being printed, now that wave is absolutely nobody's guess. Okay, it's just an alternate count. So in the next few days or few hours, or not hours certainly, if the next few days we would like to witness what Nifty is up to, right? And then it would be more clear wave counts. Right now, it could be possibility that a corrective wave is definitely done, but if it's going to be an impulse, we'll have to wait and watch until the next 2-3 days time. All right. So that is the 4 hours and hourly counts for Nifty, and then last instruments for the session going to be dollar INR. Regular sessions, 8:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time, Nifty and dollar INR are discussed. Since it was not done today, I'm including the instruments in this session, but it's running very slow right now. So tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Sharp Indian Standard Time and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Watch out for the Nifty and the dollar INR analysis. And 2:30 a.m. Eastern, we will touch base with the international or the Bitcoins or the EURUSD wave counts or analysis, and the dollar index sometimes. Yes. Okay. I'd like to do a daily chart analysis here. As seen, dollar INR, I'm not doing the complete wave counts, but this could be the fourth one, and fourth one within the corrective drop. And what it is doing right now could be an ending diagonal to wave 5, waves 1, waves 2, could be wave 3. Since this guy has already entered the territory of wave 1, the only substance remains is of a diagonal. If at all it is a diagonal, then there could be a potential wave 5 drop lower. So either it has done as an alternate. Could be fifth wave is already terminated, and if it is terminated, a new trend has begun. But I'm putting it as an alternate. Why? Because the wave counts until now from 63.25 levels onwards, they have unfolded not as an impulse. What's the first, second, third wave is still underway. That doesn't look like an impulse, but it's looking like an ABC right now. Alright, so watch out maybe for a test of 65, but dollar INR could be wanting to print the fifth wave lower before turning its head up again. Alright, so let's keep this session until now, and let's bring it to a pause here. Next session will be at 8:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will spend time exclusively discussing about Nifty and the dollar INR wave counts, followed by the UK session at 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is regular. Once again, a disclaimer: these sessions are absolutely 100% focused on the educational point of view, and there are no trading solicitation to be taken as a personal recommendation or anything else. Alright, so I'll be back again after a few hours. Until then, thank you so much for being a part of my family, our family again, and be subscribed on the channel if and nothing wrong in helping me spread the word to those who you think would be benefited at least some way or the other by these sessions. Thank you so much. God bless you and goodbye.